Hello, my name is Jean Pierre Guerin. I'm the executive chef of the Rocky Mountaineer train. For those of you that don't know, Rocky Mountaineer train is the luxury train experience for the Canadian Rockies. So now we're going to start with a scrambled eggs with cream cheese, and we're going to put in an egg roll wrap. So let's start. I've got here some beautiful, Dungeness crab meat, which originates from the British Columbia coast. So the first things I'm going to do with it, I'm going to prepare a crab cake. So the first way to prepare a crab cake is to add the crab. So I'm going to do some chopping of cilantros. And you don't have to do it fine, you have to do it a little coarse. We're going to add that chopped cilantro onto our crab. We're going to add on some diced red pepper. We're going to add a little bit of mustard. I'll season it, a little bit of sea salt, a little bit of black pepper. Now I'm going to crack one whole egg into it. We're going to have a little bit of breadcrumbs into the crab cake mixture. Okay, so now that completes our crab cakes. Okay, now that I've done the crab cakes, we're going to be moving on to making our scrambled eggs. So in order to make our scrambled eggs, you're going to break about 6 to 8 eggs. Season them, a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. Okay, while we are waiting for our frying pan to warm up to do our eggs, we're gonna do our, our creme fraiche. We've got some sour cream right here, and just regular sour cream that you'd get from a store. We're gonna add a little bit of sour cream. Then we're gonna add on a little bit of whipped cream to it, not too much. And then later on, we're gonna put it in the fridge, let it sit for about an hour, and we're gonna add some fresh chopped chives just at the moment of service, okay? So now we have our pan, so watch out, make sure your oil is not too hot. Add on your scrambled eggs, and again, you wanna go easy on this one. You don't want the pan to be too hot, because what it is, it gives color to the eggs, and that's not at all what we're looking for. We're going to transfer them onto a bowl, because we want to cool them off in order to roll them into our egg rolls. While our eggs are cooling off, we're just quickly going to do a little garnishes for our breakfast. Who wants a breakfast without garnishes? So, what I mean garnishes, like some mushrooms and some tomatoes. So I'm just going to quarter some mushrooms and tomatoes. So we're going to add these and give them a quick little fry. Just simple olive oil, tomatoes, mushroom, let them simmer a little bit of seasoning, and we'll let them here for a second. I'm going to be chopping some fresh chives. Just about this much, that will be fine. And we're going to have these chives onto our eggs that are here. Beautiful. So here we're going to mix them up. Now egg rolls, you can find the egg rolls in most supermarkets. We're going to add here about 3 spoonfuls of eggs, and we are going to wrap them up. Just look, just fold both sides onto itself, and then proceed to make into an egg roll. Now I'm using just flour and water here as some kind of a glue that I'm going to add on to the end of the egg roll, just to seal the actual roll itself. You see? So now I'm going to make some kind of rustic type crab cake like this, okay? And I'm going to add on these crab cakes with panko. So panko is a type of breadcrumb. So but you don't want to put too much. You want to coat it nicely. Like you don't want something that's cookie cutter. You want something that's, it's been homemade. Then you're just going to give it a quick fry like this in the frying pan, okay? Until it warms up on both sides, Now the egg rolls are pretty much the same. They are to be fried on both sides until the egg rolls start to crisp. Now I'm going to take one of these egg rolls here, and for final plating, I'm going to cut them in half. Okay, look at this. Beautiful. One, and inside you see all the fresh chives, and we got scrambled eggs in there. A beautiful Dungeness crab cake right onto it, right there. Our mushrooms and tomatoes. So again, just a few of them. And you add a dollop of creme fraiche on each one. Not too much, about this much. And to finish the entire dish, I recommend that you use some kind of microgreens. Now, microgreens can be purchased from any supermarkets. Here we have some mustard cress, but you can have some pea shoots as well. There are some pea shoots on that basket over here. And you add a few, you just cut them fresh and add a little bit onto your crab cakes, just like this. And here it is. Again, guys, it's very easy to make. And we do that on the train all the time, and we seem to have customers enjoy it a lot.